Hello everyone! Today we're going to be learning a little bit more about the Planeswalker that the Geomancer class is based on. To be clear, these videos are meant to be quick overviews to give you an idea of what the character is like. Many of the stories, especially for some of the more established Planeswalkers, take place over years, many years, and often multiple books or short stories. And to be clear, this is about the character that the class is based off of. This character may or may not appear in the game, and either way, it is a separate entity from the class you'll be playing. Koth is a red-aligned planeswalker that comes from the plane of Mirrodin. Mirrodin is an artificial world created by the golem Karn. Everything on Mirrodin is a mix of organic material and metal. Koth's spark ignited when his tribe went to war. The ore that they had traditionally mined had been corrupted, and each tribe blamed the other for the corruption. Koth thought he could restore the ore and in fact purified it. To understand Koth's story and the corruption of his world, you need to understand the Phyrexians. The Phyrexians come from the artificial plane of Phyrexia, which was full of mechanical and biomechanical life. The first Phyrexians were created by the planeswalker Yawgmoth, and they spread their corruption through means of Phyrexian oil that would corrupt and complete creatures. Now, just to avoid any confusion, they're using a very archaic word, complete, here. Compleat. It's an archaic English word that means having all necessary or desired elements or skills. In this case, Phyrexian completion means that all of their organic parts have been completely replaced, and nothing but the artificial remains. They would use this oil to literally change people into artificial beings. Koth vowed to save his people from the Phyrexians and went to the Heroes' Memorial on Urborg in Dominaria, which had been created in memory of those that had died during the Phyrexian invasion of Dominaria. While there, he met two other planeswalkers, Elspeth Tyrell and a Johnny Goldmane, and told them of the Phyrexian invasion of Mirrodin. At the Heroes' Memorial, he learned that he needed to find a man named Venser. Koth and Elspeth managed to track him down and found Venser rebuilding a Phyrexian vessel and trying to make improvements to it, to get it to act as a plane-shifting ship. That is, a ship that could travel from one plane to another. This angered Koth, because he believed Venser didn't know what he was dealing with. So he attacked the planeswalker and convinced him to go to Mirrodin to see what threat it really posed. On Mirrodin, Koth, Elspeth, and Venser traveled to the Vault of Whispers, where they saw a Phyrexian army invading. After a failed attempt to explore the vaults, they ran into a band of Mirran rebels, as there were still people trying to fight off the Phyrexian invasion. The planeswalkers then met Tezzeret, who led them to a room where Phyrexians were experimenting on living creatures. After defeating the Phyrexian torturers, they freed Melira, a Mirran born without any metal. Tezzeret claimed she was a gift from him, as she was completely immune to phyresis, that is, the process of being turned into a Phyrexian or completed. She could also heal phyresis, and healed an entire rebel camp before it was attacked by more Phyrexians. Koth and company left for Mirrodin's core, still trying to find the golem Karn. They did eventually find him, but they discovered that he had been corrupted by the Phyrexian oil. According to Melira, it was specifically his heart that had been corrupted. Venser sacrificed his life, giving his spark to Karn, which cured the golem. Unfortunately, Karn knew that he could not defeat all of the Phyrexians himself, so he had Koth and Elspeth organize and lead the resistance with Melira to try and cleanse Mirrodin. Much of the Phyrexian resistance survival was thanks to the infighting between the Phyrexians. Each faction was competing to become the leader of the entire group. One in particular, Elish Norn, was gaining influence over the other's domain. And the leaders, the praetors of the Phyrexians, were going to gather and select a new leader, a mother or father of machines. Koth and Elspeth led an attack against the praetors, but it was doomed to fail. When it was just the two of them left, Koth attempted to set off a powerful spell bomb and was willing to sacrifice himself in the process. Elspeth planeswalked away before it detonated, and Koth managed to escape, alive, and is currently working with Melira to protect the remaining Mirrans and defeat the Phyrexians. I realize that was rather short, but Koth's story takes place mostly in one block of Magic the Gathering, specifically the sets of Scars of Mirrodin, Mirrodin Besieged, and New Phyrexia. As always, if you'd like to leave a comment, like, or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. If not, that's okay too. I understand. Either way, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will catch you next time.